Good morning, students. Here it is the video for the students of class 11, subject English. The name of the book is Hornbill, and it is the fifth chapter, the Ailing planet, the green movement's role. So here you can understand this lesson, and now I have already told you something in the first two videos, and again I will tell you about its consequences that happen. And here I would like to tell you that deforestation has really caused so much problem. The forests have been destroyed in large proportions to obtain firewood in poor countries. Depletion of tropical forests has led to the extinction of several species. In fact, the tropical forests, or the powerhouse of evolution, are eroding at the rate of 40 to 50 million acres per year. Besides, in addition to this, the increasing use of dung for burning deprives the soil of important natural fertilizers. According to our Parliament's Estimates Committee, a near catastrophic depletion has been marked in the number of forests of India over the last 4 decades. Ironically, just contrary, Article 48A of the Indian Constitution states that the state shall protect and improve the environment and safeguard the forests and wildlife of the country. Where is this promise that has been guaranteed by the Constitution of India? It looks so feeble, it looks so false that we are to assume. However, India is losing its forests at the rate of 3.7 million acres a year. How much? It is losing the forest 3.7 million acres a year. The condition of the environment is critical as per a study conducted by the United States. Next problem is the overpopulation. The population is so much increasing. Here I would like to tell you about the overpopulation, one of the major factors that adds to the deforming future of the human society. It is increasing at such a fast rate that it is estimated that the present world population is estimated at 5.7 million, not billion. With this ever-increasing population, development seems a far-fetched dream. Means our dream to develop with an increasing population is not going to make our dream come true. As per the author, the best contraceptive to control the population is development. Means development must be continued, only then the population can be checked. Voluntary family planning with an element of coercion is the only alternative. Means people should go themselves for having family planning. Means they must have this one. A rise in income, a spread of education, and improved health. These 3 things: a rise in income, a spread of education, and improved health can lead to fall in fertility. Population and poverty are directly proportional to each other. They have this thought, the poor people have this thought, that if their number is large, they can earn more because they have no other tool for earning. That's why they think of increasing their population, and that would enable them to earn more and more money. So, at the control of the population should be our topmost priority. Next thing that it tells what would be the future of the earth, that you have to know, as the world consumes ever more fossil fuel energy, greenhouse gas concentrations will continue to rise and Earth's average temperature will rise with them. So here global warming will result in more hot days. The days that we get hot and hotter will become hottest and fewer cool days. Means the temperature will rise and we shall not have peace of mind, and the environment with the greatest warming happening over land. Longer, more intense heat waves will happen more often. High latitudes and general wet places will tend to receive more rainfall, while tropical regions and generally dry places will probably receive less rain. You must notice it, what kind of places. High latitudes and general wet places will tend to receive more rainfall, and tropical regions and dry places will receive less rain. Future of earth, yes, it increases in rainfall. It will increase in rainfall will come. Ecosystems will shift as those plants and animals that adapt the quickest will move into new areas to compete with the currently established species. Those species cannot adapt quickly enough will face extinction. Moreover, those scientists note with increasing concern the 21st century could see one of the greatest periods of mass extinction of a species in Earth's entire history. And that you are seeing that corona, yes, COVID-19 is really causing so many lives, that we are facing it presently, and what will happen in the most coming years, that we cannot predict it. Ultimately, global warming will impact life on Earth in many ways, but the extent of the change is up to us. How we can say? That is the form of bigger, wetter storms rather than in the form of more rainy days will come. That in between those large storms will be longer periods of light or no rain, so the frequency and severity of drought will increase, and that is quite natural. So the author mentions the holistic view of the basis of our existence. He points that it is an era of responsibility that calls for seeing the world was an integrated whole, and this integrated whole rather than a dissociated collection of parts. Industry plays an important role in this responsibility. Excellence in environmental performance is required for the manufacturers to continue their existence. Our earth belongs as much to the future generation as much to us. We should soon realize our duty towards our planet and should not treat it solely as our property. So, here beautiful lines of Mr. Lester Brown has been quoted. We have not inherited this earth from our forefathers. We have borrowed it from our children. So those who will keep these things in mind, that will certainly do good. What are the measures to be taken now? We should buying and using fluorescent lights, bulbs, turning off lights and other electronic equipment when we leave a room. That must be done. Avoid using chemical pesticides or fertilizers in your yard and garden. Many fertilizers are a source of nitrous oxide, a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. Try organic products instead. Waste food material, paper, decaying vegetables, and plastics should not be thrown into open drains. Keep your vehicle well maintained. A poorly maintained engine both creates more air pollution and uses more fuel. Replace oil and air filters regularly and keep your tires properly inflated. Drive less and drive smart. Less driving means fewer emissions. Besides saving gasoline, walking and biking are great forms of exercise. Explore your community, mass transit system, and check out options for carpooling to work or school. When you do drive, make sure your car is running efficiently. For example, keeping your tires properly inflated can improve your gas mileage by more than 3%. Every gallon of gas you save not only helps your budget, it also keeps 20 pounds of carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. The message is quite clear. The future of humanity will depend on how we steward the resources of land, of soil, of water and seeds, and pass them on to future generations. Always love your earth. I wish I could go to earth. Those who live in heaven, they think like this. Thank you, children. Thank you.